Thank you, Walker Elementary School parents and guardians, for taking the time to watch our Title I information presentation. I'm Mr. Trimble, and this is an important presentation we give each year to ensure that you are aware of our Title I program here at Walker. If at any point you have questions, once this presentation is over, please feel free to reach out to me. So tonight we will review our mission as a school and the strategic plan, and then review some details about our Title I program and make sure you know what's important for you about what we do here at Walker in terms of our Title I programming. So the purpose of this Title I presentation is that we have to hold this each year to ensure that parents and guardians are informed about our Title I programming. Make sure you know what it is that we are doing with the Title I funds that we receive from the federal government. And we want to share how parents and guardians can become involved and participate in the Title I program. So the vision and mission of Walker Elementary School. The mission of Lulu Walker Elementary School is that we are committed to the educational excellence and the empowerment of students to achieve their highest potential academically, socially, and emotionally. At Walker Elementary School, we prepare all students to become lifelong learners and productive citizens. Each year as a school, we work with our leadership team. We take the data that's collected from parent surveys and from staff surveys, and we construct a school improvement plan. And this plan contains at least 3 goals each year. Our first goal this year is to increase student proficiency in English language arts and math by consistently implementing personalized, data-driven instruction with supporting professional development and collaboration. Our second goal for Walker Elementary School is to improve the positive student behavior and stakeholder morale by establishing a multi-tiered system of social-emotional supports for students, parents, and staff through the creation and implementation of a comprehensive social-emotional and behavioral support program. And finally, our third goal at Walker Elementary School is to improve the percent students proficient on our state assessment by analyzing and unpacking our English language arts curriculum to identify and address gaps to meet the needs of all learners. So what is Title I? Title I is the largest federal funding program in education, and the purpose of Title I is to help all children achieve the state's academic standards through supplemental programs such as instructional services, instructional support services, school-wide reform efforts, and increased involvement of parents in their children's education. For the 2021-2022 school year, Walker Elementary School has been granted funds to use to support its Title I site-wide programs and to increase parent and community communication and participation in the education of Walker students. Title I parent involvement set-aside funds. Currently, we have about $173,000 that's being funded to Walker Elementary School as part of our Title I programming. In the past year, we have used portions of this fund to purchase level readers for students to take home in all grades and level readers for all students to use in their classrooms. Has paid for copies for information flyers, and we've used it to purchase technology that was used by students during remote learning. So how can you be involved with deciding how these funds are spent this year? Complete parent surveys that will be sent out, and attend PTO and site council meetings. There are times during these meetings that are provided for parents and guardians to provide feedback and suggestions on how we can better use our funds. What are we currently using funds for this year? We have an additional full-time reading interventionist that is funded through Title I funding. We have a full-time instructional coach that is working with all of our teachers to provide individualized instruction for your students and ability grouped instruction for our students here to help them recover any learning loss that might have occurred during the pandemic. It pays for our AVID membership. We have staff professional development paid through Title I funding, supplemental reading materials paid through Title I funds, additional technology to replace aging out Title I equipment, and instructional aids and supplies. The Title I program at Walker Elementary School is focused on increasing academic proficiency for all students through high-quality instructional practices, targeted intervention, and collaboration with families in the community. Our goals are to increase academic achievement, to provide direct instructional support to students, to provide professional development for teachers, and to promote parent education and involvement. Parents' right to know notice. Parents have the right to know about the teaching qualifications of your child's classroom teacher in a school receiving Title I funds. You have the right to know whether the teacher has met the state qualifications and licensing criteria levels in the areas in which that teacher provides instruction. You have a right to know whether the teacher is teaching under emergency or other provisional status through which the state qualification or licensing criteria have been waived, whether the teacher is teaching in the field or discipline of their certification, and whether your child is provided services by a highly qualified paraprofessional. Title I Parent Involvement Plan. The details of our Title I Parent Involvement Plan can be found on our school website, but every Title I school, in collaborations with parents, must develop a school parent involvement plan. Parent responses from school surveys and input from during PTO and site council meetings is used to construct our parent involvement plan. The plan describes how the school will involve the parents in an organized, ongoing, and timely way in the planning, review, and improvement of the Title I program at the school. And again, a copy of this plan can be found on our website. How to provide input and receive information. Complete hard copy and digital surveys that are sent out for parents and guardians. Attend PTO and site council meetings. All messages from parents via dojo, email, or phone calls will be returned within 24 hours. Important dates and information will be communicated on the school website, on Class Dojo, and in the weekly Wolf Bites newsletter. And attend events at school whenever possible. The School Parent Compact. If you haven't already received it, you will be getting a School Parent Compact, which is a written agreement that outlines how the school, parents, and students will share the responsibility for improved student academic achievement, as well as describes how the school and parents will build and develop a partnership that will help children achieve the state's highest standards. Each student and parent is responsible for reviewing this compact and will sign it and return it to their classroom teacher, acknowledging that they agreed to be part of this partnership. The School Leadership Team. The School Leadership Team is made up of staff, both certified teachers and classified staff, as well as parents and community members. The primary function of the leadership team is to promote and facilitate the collaborative decision-making process which impacts academic achievement. The leadership team is comprised of one teacher from each grade, a specialist teacher, an academic support teacher, a classified staff member, and at least 2 parents. If you are interested in being part of the leadership team, please contact me and I will get back to you as soon as possible. The Walker rating. Walker Elementary School received a letter grade of A for the 2018-2019 school year, and because of the COVID-19 school closures during the 2019-2020 school year and the disrupted learning during this last school year, the state determined that school letter grades would carry over from the 2018-2019 school year. Therefore, Walker Elementary will continue to be rated an A school by the Arizona Department of Education. Our curriculum at Walker Elementary School is aligned with the Arizona College and Career Readiness Standards. We use the Everyday Math program, the N2 Reading program, the iReady Reading program on computers, the Dreambox Math program, and the Waterford Early Reading program for our kinder and first grade students. Assessments include the DRA assessment, the AMIRA assessment, which is our dyslexia screener, our state standards, our state assessment, our MAP assessment, and our iReady diagnostics. And we are continuously progress monitoring our students using many of these same assessments to determine where they are growing and where their needs are, and to make sure we are providing targeted instruction for them. So overall, the benchmark and standardized tests that were administered at the end of the last school year were lower than the previous year, and this was not unexpected for us, as we knew that there was some learning loss that occurred as a result of the different ways that we were instructing students due to the COVID virus. And this is both true with our external and internal assessments, and it is a pattern that was seen not only in the district but statewide. The data that we have from these assessments will be used to provide ability grouped instruction this year to make sure that we are meeting the needs of all of our students and ensuring that they are growing and where they need to be by the time they leave Walker Elementary School. So again, as I was saying, we are helping students to rebound. Teachers will be implementing ability groupings across all grade levels, and these ability groups will be supported by interventionists, our language acquisition teachers, and our special education teachers. And our Title I instructional coach will be working with these teachers to analyze data and plan for targeted instruction that will address specific student deficits. We continue to be an AVID school, and AVID school is a program that promotes college readiness for all students, and it stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. And the program focuses on building academic skills, individual determination, and social adaptability. And all of these contribute to college readiness in students. So no matter whether or not a child decides to attend college in the future, we want to ensure that we are preparing them with the skills necessary to be successful if they decide to do so. We need your help. Title I funding is contingent on the number of students that qualify for free and reduced lunch and breakfast. This year, all students at Walker Elementary School, no matter what, receive free lunch and free breakfast. However, we really need our families to still continue to fill out that application like they have done in the past for free and reduced lunches. This last year, due to the fact that lunches and breakfasts were free, we did not have as many applications completed, and our Title I funding was reduced. In addition, the COVID relief funds or ESSER funds that are received from the federal government are given out to districts based solely on the free and reduced enrollment. So please, we ask that all families take the time to complete this application. I will be sending out the link here in the next several days over Class Dojo. So please, if you have a chance, please complete that application. So this completes our Title I Information Night presentation. I want to thank you all for watching this. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me via email or call my office at 696-6517. Thank you.